Big tech stocks in focus this morning. Reports say that Nvidia and AMD are going to pay 15% of China chip sales revenue to the U.S. government in exchange for export licenses. Joining us right now is Wang. He's Constellation Research founder and chairman. Good morning to you. You call this a payoff, a tax, a bribe? I don't. There's a lot of words that are being put out there. What is this?
Use the E word. You want to?
What's the E word?
Extortion.
It is.
Oh, extortion. I didn't say it. Joe said it.
No, I didn't.
Joe
you were
said
thinking it. I
didn't use it.
I was just helping. It's helping you.
So, Ray, what is it?
You know, happy Monday. It is bizarre. It is the B word. What is really weird is the fact that there's a 15%, let's say, cut that the government is taking. But the challenge here is, are these chips national security issues or are they not? If they are, then why are we actually allowing the sale? And so we got an interesting situation with the H2O chips from Nvidia and the MI308 chips from AMD. They're inference chips. If they're being used by the Chinese government and Chinese military for advanced AI use, does that constitute a national security threat? Or are we in a situation where both Nvidia and AMD believe that they are 2 or 3 generations ahead of the Chinese and they're not even worried about it? And so I think that's the first question. Is it a national security threat? And if the answer is no, fine. OK, the government's taking a cut out of it. They cut a deal somewhere. Both Nvidia's Jensen Huang and Lisa Su at AMD both decided that, OK, we've got a way to get our chips into China, and maybe there's something good coming out of it. But it's hard to tell, and I think we're going to have to look at the details to find out.
Well, as an investor, though, do you say, great, I'm cool with this because the stock's going to go higher? The stock's not going higher this morning, by the way. But, I mean, you would think if the market opens up, good for the investor or not?
Well, for the investor, these Chinese chips the sales into China for chips haven't been that profitable yet. And so they could generate another $3 to $5 billion by the end of the year for both Nvidia and AMD. But as an investor, you're worried because then is this an arbitrary decision by the government? Does every president get to play kingmaker in terms of these deals? So I think that's really what the concern is. And we still have additional tariffs and trade deals to come from the China negotiation. So we're not sure exactly if it's over yet. But if this is a way in, it's actually interesting because the Chinese government is also poo-pooing the H2O chips and the AMD chips, telling their teams that, hey, we've got a backdoor here. There's something that might be, security issues on the other end. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here because China is not welcoming of the chips, telling their teams not to use it. And the U.S. is saying, take a 15% cut. So I'm not sure exactly what the story is on this.
And so the real investor question is just, what does this look like come this fall?
Well, it comes this fall. If the chips continue, there's a revenue stream here. You might get $3 to $4 billion out of this on both ends. If the Chinese continue to use the software layer from Nvidia, which you saw, the CUDA layer is kind of the piece that accesses the technology. We're also seeing the Chinese actually hack through the CUDA layer and actually making a lot more efficient than what we have today, then that's a good thing. They're adopting American technology. The U.S. companies don't feel like it's going to be a competitive threat or a national security issue. It's good for investors. But if it turns out that this is just one part of the pawn in terms of the overall strategy that's going on with the China negotiations, then that's not a good thing. So it's hard to tell yet.